Good morning, my name is Maryna and I'm the owner of Ustage, and this morning I've got Richard from Open2view with me. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning, Maryna.
Well, I'm just here today to talk a little bit about Ustage, what is important for people when they prepare their properties for sale, and why is it important for you and your business for people to have their properties prepared for sale. What you as a professional in this industry, what and why would you say it is important for people to really properly prepare their properties for sale before you actually come in on the day?
There's a lot of reasons we love to see properties styled and staged. A lot of it is, I guess, on the portals, on the realestate.com that I use of the world, it's going to really make it stand out. The photography is going to be good, but the staging and the styling really will help just elevate that property that little bit higher. But for us as marketing providers for that property, if it looks visually better when we get there, the product at the end is going to be better, because we're not stylists, we're not stagers. We'll tidy, we'll declutter, but we don't know how to do the big chop on the cushions to make it look better, and we don't know how to arrange those pillows nicely on the bed. It's much better if it's done for us, because it will really stand out in the final product.
Okay, and I guess for me and how I see this will be beneficial to you and your business is the fact that it will cut down on a lot of wasted time where you actually trying to prepare the property for the people. So yes, so all in all together is Ustage come in and getting the property ready for you. Working with our clients and telling them exactly what they need to do in order to get it as schmick as possible, and those would be things that includes, the decluttering. But as we mentioned earlier on, decluttering for me means something very different for you and for the next person. So with Ustage, when we come in, we say to the client, remove the fish tank, the music instrument, the dog bed, and in every room, that's exactly how we explain that, other than all the other things that potentially can be updated in their property, or things that needs to be added in order to style it. So for yourself, Richard, like a lot of properties, when you go onto realestate.com, for example, the houses might look okay, but is okay really good enough when you're selling your biggest asset?
Your biggest asset, that's right. Yeah, and I think I've been shooting real estate for 30 years. I think 30 years ago, the little camera that you wind on with the negatives in it, and you just went out and you shot the house. That was really good in those days. Fast forward now, I think where real estate marketing is now is the level of professionalism within the industry is going off the charts. So now we have specialist stylers, we have specialist photographers, videographers. We have a website or 10 portal websites that all specialize in marketing property for sale. And I think everybody now has to be specialized in their field to make sure that property, that's not somebody's home, it's somebody's biggest asset, really is promoted in its best light, because so many others are. And if you don't do the right thing by your property, you're not going to get it seen. It's not going to be perceived to be as good as the other properties are, which are probably the same sort of house, probably worth as much, but look visually a lot better. And it might not even come down to a financial gain at the end of it. It might just be that your property, if you don't do all these things, might only get 2 people at the open home, but the other property that has everything might get 30 groups through. That's the difference, I think.
Exactly. And I feel the point of difference between Ustage and traditional property staging, look, at no point are we saying don't use a property stylist, because there are new vacant homes that needs full staging. But for Ustage, it is, it comes back to a lot of people actually have got some great furniture pieces, but it's just in terms of adding those key items to make it look wow, So Ustage, we have created the takeaway styling package, which we work with the client's furniture, but they have got a really cheap, affordable option of takeaway styling, which are 4 packages, which includes accessories, or soft furnishings, art, and or plants. So when we've done the DIY guide, we have taken photos of your property. So you can then, the client can afterwards come to us and say, look, I just need some cushions for my house and maybe some art. and that might cost them $400, you know, depending on the size of their property, rather than getting a stylist in to prepare and get all of those items in. So it's because some houses only need a couple of things, really. But I guess with Ustage, you know that street appeal is so important. So with Ustage, what we do is we actually analyze the property inside and outside. So we ensure that the property look as good as possible when potential buyers drive past. So we give our clients a complete analysis of what needs to be done in order to get their property to that stage. And it's up to them, you know, how much or how little they do. We give them the knowledge, the illustrations, the products of how to do this, and then it's up to them. Whereas with traditional property staging, you know, it's focusing always on the inside of a property, but the outside always get quite neglected.
It does, yeah.
Because from your point of view, taking twilight shots, having good gardens, how important is that for you?
It's the whole package. Like everything needs to look good from front door to back door. It just needs to be amazing. And for us, when we do it, not stage it, but when we declutter and kind of move things around, it looks good. But certainly when you and your product, and we see like, and I know you do the full-on staging and styling packages too, but from the U-style product, when we see that in a house and it's done, the property's elevated. It's massively better than what it was. And a lot of times with their own furniture too, it just looks good.
It does. Like, so on our website, we've got the before and after photos, which we've actually discussed before, you know, and sometimes you only need a little bit in order to make it look really well.
That's right. It doesn't take much sometimes, does it?
But yes, exactly. But people generally don't have the knowledge because it's not their business. It's not what they do, you know. So sometimes you only need a little bit in order for it to look really, really great. So just one last thing, for you as a photographer, what would you say are the key things that when people stage their properties are really important to make life easier for you?
For us.
What are those things that you just go, oh my goodness, I haven't done it again?
The decluttering's the big one. And I think you cover that comprehensively in your package, but decluttering for us, and I know yours is different because you go further than we do, but we just love clear bench tops. We love the bathrooms, all the toothpaste and the shower soaps and everything pulled out, and I know you put other nicer things back in again, which looks amazing. But decluttering, bins taken out of the driveways, cars put in the garage, the gurney out the front to clean the oil off the driveway, and just windows clean and grass mowed, edges done, you know, just the things that really do show that the house has been looked after.
Yeah. And I guess the great thing with your business, Open2view, is that you offer a complete package solution for the clients. So the clients do not have to go and speak to many different people.
No, we're the complete, as it says, we're the one-stop shop. So we do everything from photography, video, drones, floor plans. We do the signboards, we do printing, we do property, bespoke property videos, and also and also help with helping people get in touch with yourselves for all the styling. So it's a full end-to-end solution.
Yeah, so I am really excited and working with you so we can just give them the ultimate solution.
That's right.
You know, because you and I, we talk the same language. Really, you know,
we both want the same result.
Same result.
That's
yes.
right.
So okay, fantastic. Well, I'm excited about this all, and thank you so much for your time today. And we're looking forward to catching up soon.
Sounds good.
Thank you.